Welcome everyone to the farm in Palo Alto, home to the Stanford Cardinal and to legends such as Elway, Luck, and McCaffrey, all of whom went through battles like the one we'll see in this one. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the California Golden Bears, taking on another team from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Stanford ready to kick it away to start this game. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Cal Bears offense will get the first crack at it here. The build-up with all of the pranks and the hijinks sometimes seems almost as big as the big game itself. Stanford and Cal ready to square off for the axe.
And memories of football players running down the field, running into...
He's got it down the right side. Afterburners coming. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You could see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers, in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Stanford's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
A strike downfield. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. Touchdown, Stanford! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to the ground with the running back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Movement here from the tight end. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Handoff to the single running back. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game.
Nothing but green ahead. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Cal!
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They had the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. New Mexico has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside University Stadium. They're up by a field goal over UNLV. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Makes his connection. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Gets it out fast. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down and run. Still on his feet at the 45. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a 1st down.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Here's the handoff. They knock him down, but he gets enough to give Stanford a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Stanford took the big game the last time these two met, winning a close one.
I think a big key for them last year was they were the more physical team. They were winning in the trenches. They ran the ball when they had to. And speaking to them this week, David, they know they've got to come out and try to duplicate what happened last season.
Yeah, and there's no secrets. Rivalry games, there's no secrets anyways. There's always a ton of passion, a ton of disdain, a ton of hate. You kind of know the other people. They know you. Who's going to come out here, put it together, and win this rivalry game?
Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Catch in the middle, it's Miles. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll send out the kicker here. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Field goal is good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looking for a crease to the left. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get the first through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll run play action. finds his tight end. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Stanford comes up with a 1st and goal.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now it's 3rd and goal. Slams it ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinal! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A 69-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it in the middle, it's Lincoln. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. The give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rides to the back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the 1st half.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. It's complete to the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll throw it from the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Finds his target down the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Now, I wonder if the offensive coordinator is wishing he would have tried running the football a couple plays ago, because the windows are so small to throw into down here. You've had an incompletion. You've now given up a sack. It's going to make this 3rd down really tricky.
It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears! Well, they They started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Texas is dominating this one, and you can bet the good folks in Denton are loving every aspect of this offense. They're up by 18 over Memphis. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. From the gun, the running back has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Stanford! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give to the back. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He'll try to pop the draw. Went to the running game on 3rd down and picked up 5, but still a couple of yards short. It's 4th and 2. And the Golden Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Nice move to keep moving. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. To the air on 1st down. It's caught downfield. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
And that is another 1st down for the offense.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Let's see what they've got on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Quickly complete.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face and they make things hard, you want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning in one direction and then break outside like you did there.
Touchdown, Cardinal! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're lining up to boot it away.
31. Cal, 21.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Wide open downfield. Running toward the tape. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Cal! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Shakes off the tackler. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Line getting set on second down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, Northern California is a region divided whenever the Golden Bears and Cardinal get together. And we've seen a lot of that spirit on display so far in the fight for the Stanford Axe. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Cal and Stanford plays out.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? This offense has a second down play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Fresh set of downs after the completion. throws it in. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Motion from the offense. The give on the inside. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Looks as if Stanford will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Splits the uprights. It's good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Using his legs, it's Allen. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They'll go right back to the run.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Bears are on the move. They're going to ride this running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. He'll set up to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's got 50 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Golden Bears are threatening in the red zone. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
That makes the score Stanford 34, Cal 31.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to move it through the air. Firing to the right, complete. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. Jukes his way for more. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
1st down for the offense.
Going up top on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Stanford! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Well, this receiver is making this passing attack look like it's going against air.
No doubt, it does. It looks like it's on air. I tell you what, you got to find a way to rough this guy up a little bit. Be physical. Make sure he takes a toll instead of all these big plays he keeps making. Make him tired, physically dent him a little bit, make him have to work a little bit harder than you have been.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
41, Cal 31.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for room, it's Allen. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Makes a grab over the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll go to the ground. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He's now up to 64 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. And the Golden Bears are on the move.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
The lone back's got it. Showing off the arms. And it's slipped out. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Golden Bears in the hurry up.
And on the heels of that last big play now, you'd love to keep the momentum going and score quick. How about staying aggressive? Try to throw this thing into the end zone. You need to get the ball back, and you need to save as much time as you can.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Temple. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Fires to the big fella. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Keeps it on the bootleg. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. The give to the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Snags it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinal! And they add 6 more to the board with trip to the house. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Handoff to the lone back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for running room, but they get him down to the 28, and now they are set up.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
On first down, here comes this offense. Running back goes in motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Miles. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield.
Brings up 2nd down.
Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got him, and they convert. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. And the Golden Bears want to crank the tempo. He wants to throw it again. Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The Golden Bears are flying down the field.
And 1st down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a man. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
When in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly and you get your eyes on the quarterback and you try to read his eyes and break on the football. It's such tight windows to throw in. Great job by the defender breaking on the ball, creating the interception.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Boots his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. The deficit is large, hope is faint. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The offense starts with a short field. Power football with the run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right. And I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.